know who watch my videos, I go to a cosmetology school. I attend Paul Mitchell School of Cosmetology, and it is the most amazing school in the entire universe. I am absolutely in love with it. But every Monday or every other Monday, we have a guest salon come in and teach us new tips and tricks on just salon reality and stuff like that. And a couple of weeks ago, we actually had one of my favorite salons come in, and they taught us a few things, but among the few things that they taught us these big fat cheater curls. And these curls was literally the quickest way to get just voluptuous curls that could work whether you're wanting to style your hair down or if you're wanting to have it updo and you just don't want to spend an hour doing perfect little pin curls that you're just going to brush out anyway. So they taught us this, and I am going to teach you guys because it is probably the most helpful curling trick I have ever learned in my entire life, and it saves so much time. Literally, I do 5 curls on the head and it gives me this, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it lasts all day. So if you guys are interested in learning how to do my big fat cheater curls, then go ahead and keep watching and let's get started. So first you want to start off with somewhat clean hair. It might not work the best if you just got out of the shower and blow dried it and we're curling it, just because the hair is so fresh and clean, it'll just fall out of those curls really easily. So I showered last night and then slept with my hair wet, and I mean it's not dirty, but it's not like I just blow dried it and it's still like super clean. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do, is shower like the night before, or even just don't wash your hair that day. If you get in the shower and you want to do this, just don't wash your hair that day. Next thing you're going to want to do is plug in your hot tool of choice, and I am actually using a Hot Tools, and this is the 1-inch barrel with a clamp. You can use any curling iron that you desire. I find that the 1-inch works the best. I feel like anything over 1 inch just gives me too big of a curl and it just falls out too fast, and anything smaller than a 1 inch just makes my hair too kinky and I'm wanting looser, wavy curls. While you're waiting for your curling iron to heat up, I would go ahead and just take a brush and brush through your hair. Just so whenever you're curling it, it gives a nice even curl throughout the hair and you're not curling a ton of tangles. Then once your curling iron is all hot and ready to go, you can go ahead and start your curling process. And I'm actually going to do my entire head of curls in 5 curls. I'm only going to have 5 sections. I'm going to have my yarmulke section, so if you were to wear like a yarmulke, this is where your first section would go. My second and third sections will be in the front, and my fourth and fifth sections will be in the back. So, like I said, my first section is going to be this little yarmulke section. Section, I'm just going to take a brush and kind of brush it forward a little bit. I'm going to curl it off base, if that makes any sense. I'm going to curl it going forward so whenever it lays back it's got more volume. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take the hair and I'm going to open up the clamp of my curling iron and stick it through, and then I'm going to wrap all this hair around the barrel but still inside the clamp. And once I've wrapped all that I can, I'm going to close the clamp and rotate the curling iron back. And because I have so much hair in this curling iron, it is going to leave a crease, so whenever you drop your clamp, you want to make sure that you're dropping it in the back and you're not dropping it up front so you can't really see that crease. And I'm just going to hold this in there until I feel the top sections are getting warmed up, so probably around 10-15 seconds. Once you believe you're done and ready to take the curling iron out, release the clamp and drop the curl into the palm of your hand. And then your hair is going to be really hot, so be careful. And then you're going to take a bobby pin, or if you have a duckbill clip, you can use duckbill clips, but I'm just going to use bobby pins. I have pretty fine hair. So I'm going to slide a bobby pin into one side of the curl, and then you can take another and slide that into the other side just so that curl can stay there to cool. After you've done that, you can continue to whatever side you want to in the front. Brush it out. And do the exact same thing to it. those two sections in half. And then I'm gonna take those and brush them up. I want the curl to actually be up here, so I have a lot of volume. So I'm gonna brush those sections up. And then I'm just going to curl them the way I've been curling all the other curls. But the curl is going down, if you can see that. Something a little bit like this, and the best thing that I can suggest for you, if you're wanting these curls to last all day and not lose any of its volume or shape, the absolute best thing that I can tell you to do is do this the very first thing whenever you're getting ready and doing your getting ready routine. I typically will wake up, brush my teeth, do this, and then I will do all of my household chores that I do in the morning, like clean the counters or take out my dogs or take out the trash, whatever those are. I'll do all of that, and then I'll come and do my makeup, then I'll go pick out my outfit, put my outfit on, and the very last thing I do 5 minutes before I head out the door is take these curls out, kind of brush through them with my fingers, and then hairspray them and curl some little odds and ends that just didn't curl right. And that way it's getting, like, because I can feel this middle curl right here and it's still warm here in the center. So when I take that out, it's gonna cool down in a more relaxed state than it would if it was still cooling down in these bobby pins. So if I spend 30-40 minutes in my morning doing my makeup, doing my chores, doing my, picking out my outfit, because Lord knows it takes me an hour to pick out my outfit every morning and I go through like 100. But if I spend all that time with this in my hair, when I take these out, my curls are completely cooled off and they're gonna hold this all day. So that is what I suggest for you to do. But when you are finally done, go ahead and start with your very first curl and take out your bobby pin. Don't brush them out yet. You're gonna just take out all the bobby pins first and just let the curls sit there. You're gonna flip it over and mess it up. Then when you flip it back up, just kind of comb through it, and you have these gorgeous, big, just beautiful, bouncy curls.